Today, we are going to discuss about deep bite. Under the heading of deep bite, we are going to discuss about definition, the classification, diagnosis, and treatment of deep bite. Definition. The vertical overlapping of maxillary anteriors upon the mandibular anteriors is called as overbite or deep bite. The horizontal overlapping of maxillary anteriors upon the mandibular anteriors is called overjet. Graeber has defined deep bite as a condition of excessive overbite where the vertical measurement between the maxillary and mandibular incisal margins is excessive when the teeth are in centric occlusion. In simple words, excessive vertical overlapping of the mandibular anteriors by the maxillary anteriors is called as deep bite. Overbite of 2 to 4 mm or 5% to 25% is considered normal. An overbite greater than 40% is considered abnormal and is called as deep bite. Deep bite can be of incomplete or complete. Incomplete deep bite is an incisor relationship in which lower incisors fail to occlude with either the upper incisors or the mucosa of the palate when the teeth are in centric occlusion. Complete deep bite is a relationship in which the lower incisors contact the palatal surface of the upper incisors or the palatal tissue when the teeth are in centric occlusion. While learning about overbite, we should also know about cover bite and closed bite. Cover bite is a condition that is characterized by complete covering of the mandibular anteriors by the maxillary anteriors due to excessive overbite and retroclination of the maxillary anteriors. Example, class 2 division 2 malocclusion. The closed bite is a condition where there is an excessive overbite as a result of loss of the posterior teeth. It is usually seen in adults. Classification of deep bite. The deep bite can be classified as skeletal deep bite and dental deep bite. Skeletal deep bite are characterized by A. Horizontal growth pattern, that is upward and forward rotation of the mandible. It will be worsened if there is downward and forward inclination of the maxilla. B. They usually have a genetic predisposition. C. Reduced lower anterior facial height and reduced interocclusal clearance. D. Cephalometrically, all the horizontal planes like SN plane, mandibular plane, FH plane, and palatal plane will be parallel to each other. The dental deep bite is either due to over-eruption of anteriors or infraocclusion of molars. The dental deep bite is associated with over-eruption of lower incisors is usually seen in class 2 malocclusion. Increased overjet allows the lower incisors to over-erupt until they meet the palatal mucosa with an exaggerated curve of Spee. Molars will be fully erupted and interocclusal clearance is usually normal. Dental deep bite due to infraocclusion of molars. Infraocclusion of molars might be due to lateral tongue thrust or posture which prevents the molars from erupting to their normal occlusal level. It could be due to premature loss of posterior teeth. Molars will be partially erupted and interocclusal clearance is large. How do we diagnose the deep bite? The diagnosis of deep bite should include clinical examination, study models, and radiographic examination, especially lateral cephalometric examination. It should include type of deep bite, that is dental or skeletal, complete or incomplete, growth pattern, and anterior facial height. Factors to be considered in treatment of deep bite. Deep bite is corrected either by intruding the anteriors or by extruding the posteriors. The following are the factors which will decide whether to intrude the anteriors or extrude the posteriors. Number 1, lip relationship. Patients with deep bite, short upper lip, gummy smile, and excessive display of the upper incisor should be treated with intrusion of the anteriors. Patients with normal upper lip and 2 to 3 mm of maxillary incisal exposure should be treated with extrusion of molars. Patients without any interlabial gap should be treated by extrusion of the posteriors. 2. Growth factor. Deep bite is easier to treat and results are stable in growing patients. 3. Vertical facial relationship. Extrusion of the posteriors results in opening up of the bite. Downward and backward rotation of mandible and increase in anterior facial height in patients with skeletal deep bite and horizontal growth pattern. Number 4. Interocclusal space. Average interocclusal space is 2 to 4 mm in the premolar region. If interocclusal space is increased, then deep bite is corrected by extrusion of molars. If interocclusal space is reduced, then the deep bite is treated by intrusion of anteriors. Treatment of deep bite. Number 1. Removable appliances. Removable anterior bite plane on the maxillary arch disoccludes the posteriors by 1.5 to 2 mm when the mandibular anteriors contact the bite plane, thereby allowing the posteriors to erupt. Number 2. Myofunctional appliances. If the deep bite is due to infraocclusion of molars, then either activator or bionator is used. It is designed in such a way that periodic trimming of acrylic in posterior region will allow the molars to erupt and correct the deep bite. Fixed appliance therapy. Use of fixed anterior bite planes. Two types of fixed anterior bite planes are used. One is acrylic anterior bite plane with a wire component soldered lingually to the molar bands. 2. The composite blocks that are bonded on the lingual surface of the maxillary incisors called as bite turbos. The other way to correct is anchor bends, which is given mesial to molars in the arch wires, exert intrusive force on the molars, thereby reducing the deep bite. Next is the arch wires with the reverse curve of Spee. Resilient arch wires curved in opposite direction of the curve of Spee brings about intrusion of the anteriors when engaged into the brackets. Intrusion utility arches. They are arch wires that are bent in such a way that they bypass the buccal segment and are engaged on the incisors to intrude them. So, under the heading of deep bite, we studied about the definition, the classification, diagnosis, the factors to be considered in treatment of deep bite and the treatment of deep bite using the removable, myofunctional appliances and fixed appliances. Keep watching these videos on YouTube and please subscribe to my channel for further updates about orthodontics and orthodontic classes.